My name is Junichi Morikawa. The novel I wrote in high school won a huge award. I write stories and articles for work, although I'm still 18. My father owns a small company. One day, he started begging me to go to an omiai, and that's where I am now. Please! I told my client about you, and he asked me to set you up for an omiai. Please, will you give her a chance? Okay, just let me go already. I want to go home now. I don't even want to get married. I want to stay single. Some people might get excited going to an omiai, but that was not the case for me. I'll tell you why. I hate women. It's just for today. It's just a simple dinner. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I've heard her voice before.
Huh? Morikawa? Oh, why are you here? Why?
I want to ask you the same thing. Why is Kyoko Izumiya standing in front of me? Could she be my...
My father told me to come here. He set me up with an omiai.
No way. Out of all the girls in the world, she's the reason why I hate women. Izumiya and I met a year ago.
Gosh, I'm so thirsty. I'm feeling like a frappuccino from a coffee shop.
I'll go! No, I'll get it!
Thank you. You can keep the change.
Thank you. She's at it again. Izumiya's a daughter of a famous CEO or something. She always uses money to get people to do things for her. Not that it matters to me. However...
You're eating plain rice? How pathetic. Here, you can have this. Go buy a sandwich from the kiosk.
What? She's looking down on me because her family is rich. Has she no appreciation for how good white rice is?
I'm such a kind person. I'll give you more money since you look poor.
No, thank you.
Huh?
Go get it yourself. You better not get used to moving people around with your money.
You?
I don't give a crap about you since I'm not your friend. But you will end up alone if you keep doing things like that. You should treat others with more respect. How dare you talk badly about my rice? You're free to go now. Goodbye.
I can't believe that guy.
The first impression is the most important thing. She'll leave me alone if I push her away this hard. That's what I hoped, but...
I forgot my textbook. Give me yours.
I need it too!
Your sweater is so filthy.
Shut up! Give it back to me!
Morikawa, this is why none of the girls like you.
I don't need girls to like me! Izumiya started following me and nagging at me over the most insignificant things. Give me back my peaceful life! This is my safe space. Reading this special edition in my favorite secondhand bookstore.
Ew, are you reading again?
You again? Leave me alone!
Hey, why won't you look at me?
Yo, cut it out! Let go!
Oh.
No! My book! Look at what you did!
So what? You're such a loser for being such a bookworm. You shouldn't get so upset over a stupid book, you know? I'll buy you a new one since you're so upset.
You dropped my book, and you don't even have the decency to apologize? You're not worth my time! Don't ever talk to me again!
Oh.
Izumiya never talked to me again, but it didn't change the fact that I hated her guts and I hated women. Jeez, why does my omiai partner have to be her? What? What do you want?
The tone of your voice. I knew it!
Oops, I think I've said too much.
This isn't a dream, right?
Huh? A dream?
It's you, Morikawa! Are you real? Yes, you are real! You're alive and well! I missed you so much!
What the? Hey, get a hold of yourself! Wait, did I make her cry? What's happening?
No, I'm not letting go! I'm never letting go of you again!
Why is she grabbing onto me? Why are you crying? I thought you hated my guts!
What? No way!
Huh?
I I liked you, Morikawa. I always did.
What?
I know you didn't know this, but I picked on you because I wanted your attention. Now that I think back on it, I must have been annoying. I'm sorry. Morikawa, you're the first person who ever scolded me like you did. I wanted to get to know you better, but I didn't know how I should approach you.
There's no way that's true!
It's the truth, I swear. Oh, wait a second. Here, I wanted to give this book to you.
This is the book from... She handed me a book. It was the same as the one she dropped into the pond.
After you left, I went to pick it up, but it was soaked and ruined. I went to several bookstores and finally found the same book you were reading. But I was scared of talking to you, and we ended up parting ways before I could give it to you. I was afraid I would lash out and say something that would make you angry again.
This is a special edition. It's hard to find. You searched for it? For me?
I held on to it at all times so I could give it to you if I ever saw you. But gosh, I never thought today would be the day.
I see. So you're not as bad as I thought. But this doesn't change anything. I don't know how much more I can handle. I'm not used to being around people. I should get out of here. Thank you. I'll take good care of it. So I guess we can both go home now.
No, wait!
Huh?
Well, I read the book, and I really enjoyed the story. And I want to fall in love with somebody, just like the protagonist and his partner in the book. I want that somebody to be you, Morikawa.
She can't be serious. You've been talking about having feelings for me and wanting to fall in love? You can't actually be serious though, right?
I am. I don't want to waste the chance this omiai gave me. We can start off as friends, please?
Oh man, what am I supposed to say to her? Izumiya likes me, and an omiai's ultimate goal is marriage, so that means she wants to get married to me? I mean, she apologized to me, and I've forgiven her for what she did in the past, but... Oh my gosh. Okay, friends then.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thank you!
Hey, you can't hug me like that! That's not what friends do! And so, my first omiai ended up becoming an unforgettable one. Izumiya would come to see me whenever she didn't have class, or had days off.
Morikawa, we need to hurry! The movie is going to start soon!
Okay. She's holding my hand. My hand! I'm not used to having girls around, and it's your fault! I was actually looking forward to watching the movie since it was based on one of my favorite novels.
We made it! Thank God we got here on time!
I can't believe we're here for the movie premiere. Wait, but Izumiya, I thought you didn't like movies like this.
Huh? I want to watch anything you want to, as long as I'm with you. I heard they're using famous actors and actresses. I'm excited to watch it. Plus, it's nothing.
Okay, if you say so. She's so straightforward with me now. Jeez. But I can't let her sense that my heart is beating fast.
I've always wanted to come to the movies with the person I liked. My dream just came true.
She's such a tease. No, focus! Focus on the movie! However, by the time I got over her comment, the movie had ended.
That was a good story. I never expected it to end like that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't remember anything from the movie!
Hey, I'd like to read the original story. Can you tell me what it's called?
Oh, I'm glad you see how wonderful the story is. This is the original story. The first one is this one. But my favorite is the third book.
Wow!
I talk too much when I get excited. Sorry,
Why are you apologizing? Seeing you so excited about the things you love makes me happy.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Then, what the heck is happening to my heart? Quiet down! Izumiya continued inviting me to hang out with her, and we visited many places. Everything looked brighter when she was around. Whenever Izumiya smiled, it was like seeing flowers bloom in the spring. I could feel myself feeling drawn to her as she continued to openly express her feelings for me. I just realized I'm always thinking about Izumiya. Does that mean I like her? Do I? I see you're in a great place with Izumiya-san's beautiful daughter. Gosh, what a relief. Her father invited me to a party, so you should come with me. You should introduce me to your future wife. Now I don't have to worry about my business shutting down. It's all thanks to you. How can you be okay with making your son go through all this trouble? I just want to punch that smile off your face! Yeah. But I wonder why Izumiya's father started doing business with my father to begin with. Is it a coincidence, or... I kept these thoughts to myself, and the day of the party arrived. My father thought it would be best that I attend. Whoa, so this is the lifestyle of the rich. Not that it has anything to do with me.
Oh, there you are, Morikawa. I'm glad you're here. I looked all over for you.
Oh, hey. She's gorgeous. Or am I hallucinating? All the lights and glimmer from the room must be making her look pretty. Kyoko-san, would you like to join us over here?
No, join us over here. I apologize, I'm a little bit busy right now. Maybe later?
What are you doing?
Thank God you're here. I feel so much better now.
No, stop that. You're the host of this party. You should talk to the others.
I already talked to them once. I don't need to talk to them anymore. Hey, Morikawa, you're the one who told me to take good care of those around me. And you are the one who means the most to me out of all these people. Plus, those people want to get to know me to get close to my father. I don't need to get friendly with people who want to use me. I have the right to spend the night with you. That's what I want to do. Why can't we just enjoy the party together?
I mean, of course we can. Gosh, even the toilets here look like they belong in a museum. You are Junichi Morikawa, right? Yes? Who's he? I've heard many stories about you from my daughter. Izumiya's father? It's an honor to meet you. I've heard a lot from my father. Hey, relax. Just take it easy. I appreciate you going through the omiai with Kyoko. Thank you. The omiai? Why did you suggest it in the first place? My father's company is small. I don't see any connection between the two businesses. Well, actually, apparently, Izumiya thought she got into the same university as me. She was depressed when she found out I wasn't there.
I should have been more honest with how I felt about him. Does this mean I'll never get to see him again?
That was when he met my father, and they immediately hit it off for some reason. He realized his son was the one his daughter was looking for because my father kept bragging about me. They decided to trick us both into going to an omiai so we could reunite. So he knew? That's why he was so excited about it? You know, I never thought you two would end up hitting it off like this, though. Oh, we're not together or anything yet. Yeah, right. I saw how you looked at my daughter when you met her in that pretty dress. Oh, her father seems easygoing, despite his looks. I would love for you to accept this, please. Wait, this envelope, is it filled with bills? Oh no, I can't take this, sir. They're pictures of Kyoko. I promise they're all adorable. Oh, I see.
Daddy? Morikawa? What are you... Oh, so that's why you were my friend. Morikawa, did you get close to me just so you could get money too?
Huh?
You didn't enjoy spending time with me, did you? I'm sorry for making you go through all that trouble.
Wait, this isn't what you think!
I don't want any excuses. I hate you, Daddy, and I hate you too, Morikawa.
Kyoko! Hey, Izumiya! Gosh, why does she always cause so much trouble for me? Now I gotta tell her how I really feel about her. And what's inside this envelope. I said hold on!
Let me go! You don't have to lie about it anymore. I bet you're feeling relieved. You don't have to be around the person you hate anymore. You know, I had so much fun hanging out with you.
Oh my gosh, will you just let me talk?
Hey, cut that out!
This isn't money. These are pictures of you inside this envelope.
Huh?
I wouldn't hang out with you if I didn't want to, even if your father paid me to do so.
What? Really? So, that means I was wrong? Then why did you…
That's because I enjoy hanging out with you. I don't hate you like I used to.
What did you just say? Does that mean you like me too? Does it?
Shut up! I'll admit it. I like you, okay?
Okay, I like you too. I like you, Junichi.
Hey, that's the first time you've called me by my first name!
Yep, you're my boyfriend now. I should be allowed to do that. Oh, wait, I meant my fiancé.
4 years later, I continued writing novels and articles. I was making a good living out of it. Izumiya, Kyoko, and I got married. And we live together now. Just a little bit more. I'm almost finished. Yes, it's done.
Junichi, good work. I finished making dinner. Do you want to join us?
Thanks, Kyoko. Oh, but I have to check my writing.
Come on, you should rest a little. See, Sumika thinks so too. Dada!
Ah, Sumika, I love you so much.
What about me?
Of course. I love you too, Kyoko.
I love you too.
What a turn of events. I never expected to fall in love with a girl I hated so much. Maybe I thought I hated her, but I was attracted to her to start with. Kyoko is and will be the only woman who ever makes my heart move like this. I'm so sorry, Kengo. Please forgive this cowardly, spineless father of yours. Dad! My name is Kengo Uminohama, just your typical high school second year you would find anywhere. The reason why my dad is getting down on his knees in front of me? That's because my father, Naoto Uminohama, small as it was, managed to run his own business. That company now is on the brink of bankruptcy. The reason for that is because a subordinate at the company took a large sum of its capital and ran away with it. That subordinate was soon caught and arrested, but since the money was already spent, it couldn't be gained back. Along with the massive financial damage suffered, the clients lost trust in the company, and business went downhill overnight. There was one person who extended his hand to my father. He was a longtime acquaintance, who was the president of a large corporation, and offered my father financial assistance. That was definitely something to be grateful for. However, there were certain conditions which had to be fulfilled for this to happen. That was to begin living together with the other party's daughter, on premise of marriage. Father, please raise your head. Tell that to the president, that we accept his condition. If that can help you, Father, and the employees at your company, then I don't mind at all. But to you, that means… Dad, there's no other solution, right? To become your strength, Father, the strength of the man who raised me so well up until now, is what I wish for. Kengo, I will definitely rebuild the company. Until then, please hold on. Yeah, leave it to me, Dad. 1 week later, after gathering my belongings and leaving my home, I headed towards the apartment where the president's daughter lived. The fact that the door isn't locked must mean she's already inside, right? Pardon me for the intrusion! When I entered the living room, a petite girl was inside. She turned her head towards me. Wait, this girl, I think she's from the same high school as me. Ah, I remembered! She's Inori Suzunari from the same grade. To think that the other party would be that salt little Pri. By the way, Little Pri is short for Little Princess. Inori Suzunari, a second year in the same high school, Alice High School, as me, in a different class. She is a beautiful girl with a slightly childish appearance, with the status of president's daughter. Because of that, there were quite a few guys who tried to make advances on her, but she sunk everyone's hopes by rejecting them all in a single sweep. Because of this cold reception, along with her appearance, her nickname became Salt Little Pri. Nice to meet you. My name is Kengo Uminohama. I'm from the same grade, in the same school as you, Suzunari-san. As if I was out of her consideration entirely, Suzunari swiftly left the room. Ah, what a beautifully cold reception. I guess it means that the nickname of Salt Little Pre wasn't given to her for nothing. But this means, let alone getting married, it's hopeless to even become lovers at this rate. No matter how you look at it, it's a losing game. No matter what you say, keeping this in this state is bad, right? If there's no progress, you can't blame me for thinking fully that this condition in itself is going to lead everything into shambles, right? Anyways, I have to find a way to break the ice. For the sake of my father, too. For the sake of attempting this difficult mission, I gathered all my courage together. The very next day, after we started living together, a storm appeared suddenly. Who is it? Coming so early on the morning of a holiday. Rin? Why all the way here? The girl who appeared in front of me was Rin Amano, my childhood friend and classmate.
Isn't it obvious? I came to take you back, Kengo. And, by the way, to disappear without even a word to me? I won't forgive you for that!
I dodged Rin's hand, which was trying to make a grab for me. Sorry, but I can't do that.
I heard the rough details from your dad, Kengo. There's no need for you to sacrifice yourself, Kengo, right? Your life is your own.
Right, my life belongs to me. That's why this is my life too. So please, leave now.
I'm not leaving. I'm not accepting this! Because I'm definitely not accepting this!
After saying all that, Rin escaped my grasp and entered the house of her own accord. Hey, what are you doing all on your... In a panic, I tried to chase after her, but it was no use. Rin completely ignored me and quickly entered the house. When she entered the living room, Suzunari-san was standing there. What bad timing.
I thought it was getting rowdy. Just who may you be?
I'm Kengo's classmate, Rin Amano. From today, you will be letting me freeload here. I'm letting you know ahead of time, but even if you try to chase me out, I'm not leaving. I won't budge an inch no matter what you try to do.
Please, do as you wish.
Even if you think about calling the police, I'm not gonna leave. Okay, wait, you're serious? You're gonna let me stay?
Without responding to Rin's words, Suzunari-san disappeared into her own room.
That girl is really strange, huh?
I do agree with you on that.
If that's the case, even if I'm not here, know when two young people of the opposite genders live under the same roof, there's no telling what sort of mistakes would happen. So, having that said, I've decided to live here too, so I'll be in your care.
Do Uncle and Auntie really agree to this?
Things are totally fine in that department. The two of them enthusiastically wished me good luck as they sent me on my way.
Uncle, Auntie, please don't send your daughter out like that so easily. In that way, our strange daily life began, the three of us living together. But soon enough, a big problem arose. I'm afraid to say this, but there was nothing to blame it on, other than the inadequacy of the two beautiful girls in terms of household chores. About Rin, I pretty much knew already, but I didn't expect Suzunari-san to be on the same level as her. Though, thinking about it again, Suzunari-san was raised as a mistress, so it shouldn't have been a surprise. She was especially horrible when it came to cooking. Today must be a death anniversary. For a time, I did get them to take turns with the cooking, but what they produced was simply inedible. Because of that, I was appointed as the Minister of Cooking, and now I even got appointed as the Minister of Cleaning and the Minister of Laundry. So, having said that, I took care of the cooking as well, for today's dinner.
As expected, Kengo's homemade cooking is the best. Munch, munch.
Suzunari-san continued to eat in earnest. You know, I think it would be great if you guys could maybe master some cooking skills too. Just a bit.
It's fine. We have Kengo here.
Not a problem.
Hey, you two! I'm not here to be your exclusive chef, okay? A few days later, I bumped into Suzunari-san, who was wandering around the apartment. She appeared to be in search for something. What's wrong? Are you missing something?
And nothing.
As if she was trying to flee, Suzunari-san ran away. I'm curious. It was the first time I had seen her show such a desperate expression. It must have been something very important. I decided to tag her along secretly.
It's not there. It's not anywhere. Where are you, my stuffed bear?
A stuffed bear? Ah, speaking of that, I returned to my room in an instant. The thing you were looking for. Could it be this?
Mr. Bear-san!
Suzunari-san snatched the stuffed animal from my grasp. It happened all in an instant.
Why? Did you have my bear-san? Did you perhaps enter my room and steal it?
No, I wouldn't ever do a thing like that. I saw it next to the sink and picked it up. Then I saw it was sort of torn in many areas, so I patched it up.
You're right. It's become so much prettier.
I'm sorry for taking it without your permission. Even though I didn't know it was something so precious to you, I shouldn't have done that.
I apologize on my part too, to doubt you for stealing it.
No, I took it away without checking if it was all right with you first. So it was wrong of me. Don't worry about it. That stuffed animal must be something very precious, right?
Yes. This stuffed animal is the only stuffed animal in the world. The one and only which belonged to me and only me.
Is that so? Then if it gets damaged somewhere again, just take it over to me. As you can see, I'm good with sewing too.
Yes, I'll do that.
Suzunari-san faintly smiled at me. As if responding to that, my heart skipped a beat. Suzunari-san can make a face like that too, huh? Then I'll be going out now. So I'll be leaving the house in your care. What's wrong?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. On that morning, I felt something was off. I abruptly awoke and felt that I was frozen in place. Rin? Rin? What are you doing?
I was just staring at Kengo's sleeping face. Trying to say this, but I wasn't thinking about something like waking you up with a kiss or something at all.
Is that so? A short silence emerged between us. What is this embarrassing atmosphere? For now, let's just try to have a conversation. Speaking of which, when we were kids, you used to come wake me up often, right?
Yeah, it's true that when we were in elementary school, I used to go to Kengo's house to wake you up.
Yeah, and that time, you often dived headfirst into my head to wake me up. You could have woken me up in a slightly gentler way. I thought that so many times.
It can't be helped, because even if I yelled at you, you wouldn't wake up.
Oh, and you jumped straight in with a skirt on, so I was really troubled as to where to look.
Wait, could it be that you actually looked?
I messed up! Just what on earth am I saying?
Why are you staring so calmly as if nothing happened?
I'm sorry.
If you're going to look, you might as well confess about it, plain and open.
Is that a self-report system? And furthermore, if I confess to it, she's fine with it?
Jeez, if it comes down to that, I'll have you take responsibility.
Responsibility? What are you talking about right now of all times? And besides, it wasn't my fault. But the fact that I simply had no self-defense ability against you?
Oh, quiet with you! Shut up! Marry me, right now in an instant.
That's definitely impossible. And right now, that doesn't even matter anymore. So I'm leaving now. I got up in an instant and left the room.
You, wake up!
On the day of that evening, the coldness I felt in the air was a bit more severe than usual. But of all things, to have to go to the toilet in the middle of the night. Huh? Over there by the window. Could it be Suzunari-san? I quietly approached her. My bad. I must have startled you.
I thought it was a ghost.
I casually walked over next to Suzunari-san and stood next to her.
I was looking at the sky.
Is that so? I turned my gaze to the view outside the window. For those few days, maybe it was because of the clouds in the sky, but the stars appeared awfully beautiful.
Can I ask you one thing?
What is it?
Why did you agree to live with me? By your side, you have Rin, right?
You got it wrong. Rin is, well, just a childhood friend.
Oh, then aiming after my dad's assets?
That's wrong too. It's for the sake of my father.
For the sake of your father?
In a nutshell, I explained to her how this all came out.
You were raised by a single parent too.
By two? Suzunari-san, you don't have a mother either?
Yes, I don't have a mother. It's my fault.
What do you mean by that? To my question, Suzunari started to answer in a cool tone. Suzunari-san's mother died protecting her in a car accident when she was young. Her mother was hit by a car.
I wanted to go to my mother, so I jumped out onto the road. If I hadn't done that, things wouldn't have ended like this. I wouldn't have had to put my father in so much pain. I wouldn't have had to put him through so much suffering. That's why, in obedience to my father's commands, I agreed to these conditions of living together on the premise of marriage, by swearing absolute obedience to my father. That's the only way I can atone for my sins.
Similar to me, Suzunari-san also agreed to living together with me, because she was thinking of her father, but there was one big difference, and I wanted to do something about that. You don't have to blame yourself so much like that. At least, your mother wouldn't have wished for this, Suzunari-san. I'm sure of it.
But
It's just as Kengo said.
When I turned back, Rin was there.
Sorry for eavesdropping. I heard everything.
Rin slowly walked towards us. Then, whilst staring in front of Suzunari-san, she crouched down slightly and swept her into a hug.
You can't make such a sorrowful face like that. Your mother is up there in heaven and will worry about you. And besides, there's no need to live a life where you aren't making decisions of your own will. If you do that, you'll never be happy. And it's definitely not what your mother would have wanted either. Rin, that's something I could say to you too, got it? There's plenty more I want to say, but it's late, so I'll stop for today. Inori, let's sleep together today, okay?
yes,
Huh? The two of them have that sort of relationship? I thought they were like a cat and dog, but...
What's wrong? Ah, could it be that you want to join us?
What sort of nonsense are you saying? There's no way I would think that!
It was a joke! Well then, good night!
A few days after that, I caught sight of Suzunari-san and Rin talking together in the living room. They appear to have serious expressions on their faces. I wonder what they could be talking about. I was too curious, so I hid in the shadows. Don't criticize me for having bad taste. I was just too curious and didn't have a choice.
I don't know how to beat around the bush, but I'll say it bluntly. What do you think of Kenko?
by what do you mean? The person is the marriage partner which my parent decided for me. That's it. That's really it.
Is that so? Then if that's the case, it's okay if I go and take Kengo for myself, right? I said it. So come out right now. I know you're hiding in there.
I was caught! Having no choice, I showed myself. As Rin approached me, she took a deep breath.
Kengo, I like you. Not as a childhood friend, but I like you as a man. That's why leave this apartment and be together with me.
I did say I couldn't do that, right? I can't abandon my father.
I know, but if you do this, everything will change.
As she said that, Rin lunged towards me. Rin, what are you planning on doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm exercising my abilities.
Wait, hold it! Don't rush it! Suzunari-san is over there!
It's okay. I don't really care. In fact, I kind of want to show it right in her face right here. That my feelings towards Kengo are genuine.
Are you serious? Do you really have those kinds of hobbies? This is bad if I let it continue. I have to get up! That's what I thought. But I was completely one-upped at that point and couldn't even move. I gave up. I decided to just resign and give in, thinking there was no other option at that point.
No!
Ah!
I like Kengo too. I may not have a big bust or boobs like Rin, but even having that said, this is the one thing I can't give in on. Because from the bottom of my heart, I truly do want to get married to Kengo. But Kengo definitely hates this childlike body of mine, right?
Ah! This salt little Pri is crying like a child in front of me. In this sort of situation, what should I do? I was in panic. In front of me, Rin walked past and hugged Suzunari-san.
Sorry for doing something to make you cry. It's okay. I won't do something like pretending to forcibly try to take Kengo away. I know that Inori likes Kengo so much that she would cry for him too now.
Really?
Yes, I promise. Kengo, who out of the two of us do you like? Give us an answer. Which has nothing to do with your family. Look at us. Just the two of us, in the eyes, and answer honestly.
Their stares pierced straight through me. I'm sorry. Right now, I can't give an answer. To be truthful, I don't even know what my own feelings are towards the two of you.
Is that so? Then, I'll be putting this case on hold for now. Inori, is that okay with you?
Yes. If Rin is okay with that, I don't mind either.
Then, it's decided. But if Inori likes Kengo so much she would cry for him, why didn't you say it back then?
Rin was the first friend I had ever made, so I didn't want to hurt you.
So, that was it. I made you overly hold back, it seems. I'm sorry, but I'm happy that you think of me as a friend.
Because Rin had always treated me with kindness, right? Helping me with my change of clothes, and then my hairstyling, and then also giving me the rare snacks, letting me listen to your interesting stories.
Inori, you must be a child. That's what I thought. There were times when you were just so hopeless at everything. I simply couldn't leave you alone.
Hey, I'm not that bad at it.
My bad. But there is a special thing about taking care of you which makes it feel worth it to me. So it's fun.
My feelings are complicated right now, but it's true that I was saved a lot by Rin, so I'm thankful.
Hey, if it's fine with you, why don't we become close friends?
Is someone like me fine with you?
Of course! If it wasn't for Inori, I wouldn't be saying this. So, what's your response?
Yes, I may be an incompetent person, but I'll be in your care from now on.
That's the case! So from now on, you are going to treat us equally and find all the good points in us, okay? If you just look at me and do something to make Inori cry, I'm not going to let it slide, got it?
It's the same with me. If you only look at me and make Rin sad, I'm not going to forgive you.
I'll keep that firmly in mind.
Inori, no hard feelings, okay?
Of course, no matter which one of us gets chosen, no hard feelings on my side.
Well, with that, I guess this matter is resolved, I guess. The reason why we attracted a lot of attention on school grounds was because the both of them were beauties. That was one reason, but there was another huge external factor. That was...
We're going to the game center next.
No, we're going to the merry-go-round next.
Here they go again. It's the 5th time now.
Kengo wants to go to the game center, right?
You want to ride the merry-go-round, right?
I'm fine with either.
Kengo is going to the game center!
Kengo is going on the merry-go-round.
Ow! Both of you! I told you not to tug at my arms! Let's take it in turns! I don't mind how much time it takes! In that way, our lively yet enjoyable everyday lives continued. In the near future, I might have to choose one of them over the other, but for now, I want to treasure the time I have to spend with the both of them. To the me of the present, that is the decision which I can be sure to make, which will cause me the least amount of regrets. My name is Hiro Kisaragi. I'm a high school student. I love anime and games, and everybody thinks of me as an introverted geek. I disagree, respectfully. I just want to use my time wisely. I'd rather play games than talk to other classmates during my free time.
You lose, Asahi. So your Batsu game is to come to school in your sexiest underwear tomorrow.
What do you mean, sexiest underwear? All of mine are the same.
Oh my gosh, I bet you have a whole drawer full of sexy lingerie.
Don't they ever get sick of it? The girls in my class like to bunch together to play stupid games. They think it's fun to come up with ridiculous Batsu games.
Hiro, are you listening? Asahi is coming to school in her sexy lingerie tomorrow.
Some of the girls came up to me while I was playing with my phone. Whatever. I don't care.
You're just saying that. I know you're curious.
I agree. You should just admit that you want to see my underwear, Hiro.
Her name is Asahi Mayama, and she's the one who'll be going through the Batsu game tomorrow. The girls in my class have been picking on me ever since Asahi found out my screen picture was of a character in an anime. If I admit it, are you going to show me?
I know it! All you introvert geeks secretly wish to see up a girl's skirt in real life.
So that makes you a pervert who wants people to look up your skirt.
What? There's no way I'm showing you!
Asahi's the girl who tries to mess with me the most. She thought my reactions were hilarious because I wasn't used to talking to girls. But I've gotten used to it by now. I'm not going to let her walk all over me.
Oh, come on, Asahi. Why don't you show him? He sounds so desperate. You're so pathetic. It's obvious you want to see it. You're just trying to hide it. So, I'll think about it. But only if you beg at my feet.
Why do you want me to see it so badly?
All you have to do is beg me and say please.
She wants me to beg at her feet so she can have a nice laugh with her friends. She's so typical. It's not difficult to read her. Do whatever you want, but keep me out of it.
What the heck? Aren't you interested at all?
What do you want from me? Asahi was obviously frustrated by my words. She kept bugging me and wouldn't let it go. To be honest, she was so annoying. The next day, she came straight up to me to tell me she had on her sexy underwear. I told her I didn't care, and the school day ended without having to see her underwear. However, Asahi asked me to go talk to her after school. I decided to go since it was better than ignoring her and her bugging me for it.
First of all, I'm sorry I called you out here.
Yeah, you made sure I had no choice. So what do you want from me?
I know it's hard to believe, but I wanted to tell you I like you. I want you to be my boyfriend.
No way.
Why not? You could at least give it a thought.
I know you're messing with me.
No, I'm not. I know I haven't been treating you in the best way, but I'm serious about my feelings. You haven't been listening to what I say for a while now. All I want is your attention.
So you want me to be your toy?
That's not what I'm saying. I want to be with you, Hiro. Why won't you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
How can I understand if you're yelling at me like that? I'm positive she's asking me out because of a Batsu game. She and her friends probably came up with a plan to make fun of me.
Fine. You don't have to believe me. Just go on a date with me. I'll show you that I'm serious about us.
Why are you so desperate about this?
Because I like you, Hiro.
So the date is the Batsu game then. Jeez. I don't care how they enjoy their stupid games, but I wish they'd stop bringing me into their chaos.
Why are you saying no to me? Aren't you glad you will be dating a pretty girl like me?
Narcissist much? I have to admit, she is pretty. She's probably the prettiest out of all of her friends. However, she's too, Garu for me. You know, I don't really like the Garu type. I wouldn't say yes to you even if you were serious about us.
What? What do you have against Garus?
I don't have anything against them. They're just not my type. You're free to live however you want, just like I'm free to have my opinion.
Fine then. What kind of girl is your type of girl?
I like sophisticated, pretty girls.
What? Hiro, you have no idea what you are saying. Sophisticated pretty girls only exist in games and mangas. There are no girls like that in the real world.
You shouldn't be so sure about that. I'm sure there are plenty of sophisticated pretty girls, just not around me at the moment. I'm sure of it.
Just date me, come on! You gotta face reality, Hiro!
Even if I can't date a sophisticated pretty girl, I wouldn't date a Garu. Can I go now?
Hey, I'm not done yet!
I know I said Garu, but I'm not trying to discriminate. I just hate the Garus that mess with people. They don't care about the trouble they cause. How far are they willing to go with the Batsu games? It's pathetic. I hope I made everything clear enough that she never talks to me again. The next morning, I was sitting in my seat when a girl I'd never seen before came to talk to me.
Good morning.
Huh? Oh, good morning. She had black, long, beautiful hair. Looking into her pretty face immediately made me nervous. My heart was racing.
What do you think?
What do you mean?
Do I look weird?
I don't think I'm following. I had no idea what she was trying to say. Just then, the girls in my class came running over.
What are you up to, Hiro? Wait, Asahi? What did you do with your hair?
Huh? You're Asahi? Asahi looked irritated as I stood there staring into her face.
Yes, it's me. How could you not tell?
I mean, you were a Garu yesterday, but now you look... She looked sophisticated and pretty. All of her Garu-ness was gone. She was a completely different person.
What? Are you saying I don't look good?
No. What I meant to say was, why did you dye your hair? Is it because I said...
Hey, don't be so full of yourself. I've always wanted to be more sophisticated. It has nothing to do with you.
She denied it, but it was hard to think I had nothing to do with it. She wouldn't have come over to ask for my opinion if it had nothing to do with me. How far is she willing to go to make this Batsu game work? You may look different on the outside, but you're the same on the inside.
Shut up. People don't change that easily, you know.
I thought you said you wanted to be more sophisticated.
I'm going to start now.
She just said people don't change that easily. She's going to have to fix her personality first.
Asahi, come with us. You need to explain yourself.
Huh? Let's go somewhere private so we can talk. Okay.
The girls took Asahi with her, and they all left the classroom. Judging by their reactions, Asahi probably didn't tell her friends she was planning on dyeing her hair.
Hiro, you can do this if you want.
Asahi suddenly handed over an obento to me. What is this?
You're always eating store-bought bread. You don't get enough nutrition. I made you an obento so you can eat a proper lunch.
I appreciate it, but why would you go through all that trouble for me?
It doesn't mean anything. Just eat it. I didn't spend all morning cooking for nothing.
Okay. She was trying hard to show me her feminine side, but her attitude was ruining it. But it felt nice. It was the first time a girl had made an obento just for me. Wow, it's good. I noticed Asahi staring at me while I ate the obento quietly at my desk. What is it?
You're so quiet. I got worried. Do you not like it?
It's good. You know, I'm not going to comment on every menu when I'm eating all by myself.
Gosh, you got me all worried for nothing.
I didn't think I was doing anything wrong, but Asahi seemed to be feeling sensitive. I would have answered if she asked me how I liked it.
Hiro, do you want to grab a cup of tea?
I'd rather go straight home.
I made you an obento. The least you can do is humor me.
I wasn't expecting that. She basically forced her handmade obento on me, and now she's expecting me to listen to her in return? Fine, let's go then.
Okay.
Asahi smiled happily at me. Asahi? I thought we were going to grab a cup of tea.
Yes, we are going to have a cup of tea.
I figured we'd be going to a cafe.
I have some quality tea leaves at home. It'll only take a second.
I was planning on buying her the cup of tea at a cafe to thank her for making the obento. I wasn't expecting her to make me tea at her house. I've never been to a girl's room before. I was starting to get nervous. I didn't think I would since it was just Asahi. But I was in a private room with her and I was feeling self-conscious.
Here you go, Hiro. What's wrong? Why are you kneeling like that?
Oh, nothing. Really nothing. I didn't want her to see how nervous I was. It felt like it would bring us back to when Asahi first started messing with me. I pretended I was breezy and drank the tea she made for me. Thanks for the tea. I enjoyed it. I guess I'll get going now.
Wait a sec. You just arrived here. Why don't you stay for a bit more?
I wanted to run out the door, but I guess life never gives you what you want.
Wait, Hiro, are you nervous?
No, definitely not. Asahi smirked at me, and she disappeared behind my back. Suddenly, I felt her arms around my waist. Ugh!
I haven't seen you react like that in a while. You've been acting so cool these days. I like it better when you give me more feedback.
Stop messing with me! This is how she teased me towards the beginning of our association. I'd gotten used to it, but it was hard now that she looked exactly my type. The whole private room situation wasn't helping. I felt helpless, like a fish out of water. Ah! She nibbled at my ear, and my body reacted before I could stop it.
Hero, you crack me up.
Cut it out! She'd never gone this far at school.
Hey, Hero. Do you want to see more?
What do you mean? Asahi let go of me. I couldn't let her take control of the situation. I needed to keep my cool. I somehow calmed myself down before Asahi came to sit next to me. She leaned in slightly towards me. I was expecting more, so it let me down a little.
Hero, are you nervous yet?
Nope. Nothing you do affects me anymore.
You sure?
I'm used to all of your tricks now. Huh? I looked at Asahi and gulped down my words. She had taken off her ribbon and had undone the top 2 buttons. I could see what was under the thin blouse material.
What's wrong?
Why do you have to go that far?
I asked you if you wanted to see more.
You know that's not what I'm talking about.
Hey, you can take off my shirt if you want.
I would never do that.
Hero, I can feel your heart beating. I'm glad to see I still have that effect on you.
It's not you. It's the situation we're in right now. Asahi gently pushed her ears against my heart and listened to my heartbeat. She then embraced my head and pulled me towards her so my head was in her chest.
Can you hear it? My heart is racing too.
I could feel her heart thumping rapidly against my ears. However, I was more focused on how soft she felt and how her breasts engulfed my head. Can you let go of me now? Asahi let go of my head and sat down in front of me.
So, do you believe me now?
About what?
That I have feelings for you, Hero?
Why are you going this far just for a Batsu game? Dyeing your hair and making moves on me? When is the Batsu game going to end?
What Batsu game are you talking about?
You asked me out yesterday. That was part of a Batsu game, right?
Wait, so you thought I was doing all this for just a Batsu game?
You weren't?
I know our Batsu games are silly, but we would never seriously go this far. Now I get it. That's why you wouldn't take me seriously at all.
So that means you were telling me your true feelings yesterday? Now that everything was cleared up, everything Asahi did made sense. She dyed her hair to get my attention, and her next move was to get me to see her as more than just a classmate. She was doing what her heart told her to do.
At first, I started talking to you because I wanted to get to know you better. But one day, I realized I had feelings for you. After that, it broke my heart every time you acted coldly towards me.
Why did you want to get to know me better in the first place?
Well, I like anime too, that's all.
If I had known Asahi liked anime too, I probably would have treated her differently. I understood where she was coming from. It's nice to have friends who have common interests. I'm sorry. I always doubted your intentions. I should have made the time to get to know you better. I would love to if it's not too late.
So, you want to be friends with me?
I'd like to be more.
But I'm not a sophisticated girl on the inside. Are you sure you want me?
Of course I do. I know how hard you tried to get through to me. That's enough.
Yay! Then I can do this to you now, right?
Asahi suddenly kissed me on my lips. Let's keep it PG at school though, okay?
What about out of school?
As long as there's no one watching.
Okay, I'll do my best to behave.
Although Asahi promised me she would try to be on her best behavior, I doubt she will keep her promise, knowing how she is. I was never expecting anything like this to happen.
Hey, Majime-kun, will you go out with me?
It was a sunny day towards the beginning of summer. I found an unsigned letter asking me, Hajime Inuyama, to meet up after school. I was surprised that Moe Nyanda, the most popular girl in school, asked me to be her boyfriend. The it girl was asking me out. Of course, my answer was, no way!
I thought so. Who would decline an offer from me? Wait, what? What did you say?
I said no way!
No way! Why? Why would you say no to a girl like me?
I have 2 reasons.
2?
Well, first, I heard you talking to your friends yesterday in the classroom after school. The Mote Girl game. You guys were talking about getting stubborn guys to fall for you.
You were listening to that?
It's not like I wanted to hear you guys talking about such a ridiculous game.
Don't call it ridiculous!
Oh, my bad. I meant to say, I didn't want to listen to girls with messed up personalities planning on playing with innocent guys.
Messed up personalities? Well, I can't deny that. I was just joking, but everyone got so excited I couldn't take it back.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut. You're an idiot.
Shut up! So what's the other reason?
The other reason is that I hate being around girls like you.
What?
Nyanda looked like she was struck by lightning. She didn't expect me to dump her. I'm sure she wasn't expecting me to tell her that I hated her. I guess she never thought anybody would decline her offer since she was the most popular girl in school. I knew it. You think you can get anything because you have a pretty face. I hate people who think like you. You think you've got the world wrapped around your finger.
Hey, I don't think that way.
Yes, you do. Your face, your attitude, your body language, everything about you reeks of confidence. And don't get me started on your name. What the heck is Nyanda? You think you're so much better than everybody else around you. It's irritating to watch.
Hey, do you have to bring my name into this? It's not like I chose it.
Well, I apologize. Anyways, you get what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to date you. Go try your Mote Girl game on somebody else. I don't have time for this. I thought that by being harsh, I could express my detest for her and her little game. I also hoped that she wouldn't bother me again. However...
Hold it there!
What do you want? You still have something to say to me?
Of course I do! Why wouldn't I? You just insulted my existence to my face! You called me an idiot and said I was messed up! You even picked on my name! How could I not be angry about that?
So what? Just so you know, I'm not apologizing to you. You're the one who started all this.
Yes, you are! I'm gonna make you apologize to me!
How?
I will make you regret what you said by making you fall for me!
Huh? My brain stopped functioning for a second. I don't understand her. What the heck is she thinking?
You'll kneel and apologize to me if I can make you fall for me hard.
Oh, I see. Well, Nyanda, I wish you good luck. Not that it'll do you any good.
I don't need your good luck to make you love me. You better prepare yourself, Majime-kin. I can't wait. You're going to beg me to forgive you. You'll see.
Nyanda strutted off with radiating confidence. How can she be so full of herself? I just dumped her. I don't want to come to school tomorrow. Just as I dreaded, Nyanda shifted into offense mode, starting the next day.
Hey, Majime-kun.
I was trying to eat my obento alone, in peace. Nyanda appeared out of nowhere and sat down before me. Why are you sitting with me?
I wanted to eat lunch with you, duh.
Only members of the library committee are allowed in this room.
Really? I told them I needed to do something. They let me in right away.
They're pathetic. They can't let outsiders in easily like that.
So, anyways, we should eat lunch together.
No thanks. I want to eat my obento alone. Go away.
That's not going to happen. Remember? I vowed to make you fall for me. You will kneel down and apologize to me.
I went too far yesterday. I apologize. Now you can leave me alone.
You have to mean it. I don't believe it. You're just spewing out words. I'm going to make you feel sorry from the bottom of your heart. Here, this is for you.
What is this?
It's obvious, isn't it? An obento. Go on, eat up.
No, it's okay. I have an obento of my own.
You're a growing teenage boy. You can eat too. It won't be that hard for you.
I guess so. I'll just take a bite then.
So, is it good?
Well, yes. The one I made is delicious.
What? That's impossible. I make the best obentos ever.
You do? I'm not saying that it's bad. I have to admit it's pretty good. But I've been making meals for my family since elementary school. I have more experience than you.
Let me have a bite. Oh, you're right. It is better than mine.
Don't be so disappointed. I'm impressed. I didn't know you cooked so well.
You don't have to comfort me like that. Whatever, I'm gonna eat all of it. It's so good. I hate to admit it, but it's so good. Oh, what's wrong, Majime-kun?
Maybe you haven't realized.
What?
You just ate the karaage that I was eating.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize.
It's okay. You didn't mean to. Nyanda and I didn't speak for the rest of lunch break.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
She looks pretty as long as she keeps her mouth shut. I can see why she's the most popular girl in school now. Who's calling me? Hello?
Oh, you picked up. Is this your number, Majime-kun?
Yes, it is. Wait, how did you get my number?
The guy from the library committee who let me in the room the other day gave it to me.
Nobody cares about privacy anymore.
Tomorrow is a Sunday. Do you want to hang out?
No thanks. I don't want to see you on my precious day off.
Oh my, it sounds like you're accepting defeat. You can't handle my charm, can you? Just admit it. You're head over heels for me. You want to apologize for what you said. Say it.
You're head over heels for me. You want to apologize for what you said. I said it.
You just copied what I said. Jeez. You better meet me at 10 tomorrow, in front of the movie theater by the station. You better come.
She didn't even wait for me to answer before hanging up. So selfish. I can't believe I'm here. But I didn't want to deal with her bickering at me for betraying her if I didn't come. I wanted to see the movie she invited me to anyways.
Oh, there you are, Majime-kun.
Hey, you basically forced me to come here. And you're late?
I'm actually early. You just got here too fast.
I guess you're right?
What? What's wrong?
You're dressed up.
Oh, this? Do you like it? I look better than I do at school, right?
I thought you'd show up wearing what gyarus wear.
I have gyaru clothes, but to be honest, I don't like them. I wear them since all my friends are gyarus, but I prefer non-flashy clothes. Wait, what's wrong?
No, it's nothing.
You're not acting like it's nothing. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Girls like me don't look good in pretty clothes like this. Is that what you want to say?
Not at all. You look great. I love it, to tell you the truth. It suits you well.
Huh? Oh, really? Majime-kun, you finally begun to realize my charm. Although, you still have a long way to go.
I have to admit, you're right.
Are you serious right now? You're gonna say something mean next, aren't you?
Believe it or not, I'm not. I'm actually starting to appreciate you inviting me out today.
That's great. You are starting to fall for me, aren't you? You'll be begging for my forgiveness any day now.
Yeah, I guess it's possible. As long as you wear that outfit and keep your mouth shut forever.
Are you saying I'm annoying when I talk?
Think whatever you want. Oh, the movie's starting soon. We should get going.
Hey, I'm not done yet.
We bickered at each other for a while, and then watched the movie. It was an exciting and entertaining story. We ended up talking about it for hours in a nearby restaurant. It took me by surprise. I didn't think we'd have the same taste in movies.
Majime-kun! Hey, let's go home together.
After the date, Nyanda kept following me wherever I went. I started to feel a little... No, I'll be honest. I felt a lot different about her. I always considered Nyanda a loud, annoying, rotten idiot girl who wasn't worth my time. But by the time I realized, my image of her had changed completely. I know she came up with the Mote Girl game, which was a stupid game, but I realized while spending time with her that she probably didn't mean for it to go that far. She most likely brought it up as a joke. I soon came to see that Moe Nyanda was a what you see is what you get kind of girl, and she always tried hard to please others. She works hard to please people around her. That's why she tends to put other people's preferences above hers. She's not as horrible as I thought she was, I guess. She's not the brightest mind, though. That's the only explanation for bringing up the stupid game to please her friends. But then again, if she hadn't, I wouldn't have had the time to get to know her. And I wouldn't have started liking her. To be completely honest, I miss her loudness whenever she's not around. Come to think of it, she didn't ask me to go home with her today. She usually comes over to ask me to walk home with her, but she hasn't today. Oh well, I guess she has plans. I don't want to go straight home. Where should I go?
Hey, Moe, we wanted to ask. Huh? What happened to that thing? What thing? Remember, you were talking about the Mote Girl game? You said you'd make Machime-kun fall for ya. Oh, yeah, that thing. So, how did things turn out? I see you guys together a lot. Oh, do I have to tell you? Yes, you do. Come on, tell us about it. To be honest, I think I've fallen for him. Seriously? Yeah, we like the same things and he's pretty fun to be around. I love spending time with him and he's surprisingly considerate. Really? That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, I said surprisingly, didn't I? I know he seems bitter, but he makes time for me, even if he doesn't like how I am. So, did you tell him how you feel? No, I haven't. How could I? He told me he hated me on the first day. Exactly, the first day. You don't know how he feels now. I don't know. Come on, he wouldn't give you the time of day if he didn't like ya. You should totally tell.
Hey!
Oh, my bad.
My bad doesn't cut it. You made me mess up. Do you know how much I've spent on this super big, super good squid Mentaiko stick?
My gosh, she just apologized. We'll pay for it if you want it that bad.
It's not about the money. It's about the thrill of using your own money to see if you can overcome a challenge, and the feeling of victory you feel when you finally succeed. Eating the snack without that thrill defeats the whole purpose. You idiots took a precious experience from me. How are you planning to take responsibility for this?
That's just ridiculous.
Shut up! I'm gonna make you pay. All three of you come with me. I, Sukeharu Igakari, will not let this pass. You ruined my snack time, and you deserve to be punished! Fine. I'll take responsibility for that then. 100 yen per play? 1,000 yen sound okay? Yes. Sounds good.
Machime-kun?
Are you okay, Nyanda?
Yeah, why are you here?
I was going to the arcade, since I hadn't been to one in a long time. I saw him messing with you and...
And you helped me.
Of course I did. I mean, we're friends.
Machime-kun, you consider me your friend?
Yeah, so what if I do? Bye then. Be careful not to get in trouble again.
Hey, wait! He's so cool. Huh? Wow, he's amazing. I didn't realize he was so awesome. I think I've fallen for him. Hey, no fair, I fell for him first. Moe, you were right. He's kind and he's strong. I would have never expected that from him. Hey, Moe, you said you haven't asked him out yet, right? Please let us go for him, please. Wait, Moe, where are you going? Hey, Machime-kun!
Nyanda? I was walking home after I saved Nyanda and her friends from the thug when I heard her call me from behind. I felt a bit awkward facing her after the incident, I told her more than she needs to know. Wait, I wonder if I meant what I said back there.
I wanted to, thank you.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Honestly, I don't think I do. I think she means more to me than what I said. I missed her today. I always liked a quiet, peaceful atmosphere. But not having Nyanda around me today made me feel lonely, like something was missing. I'd gotten so used to having Nyanda by my side.
I didn't know how strong you were.
My grandfather taught me martial arts. That's how I got stronger.
You're smart, kind, and strong. You have it all. You have a bad mouth, though.
I don't hate Nyanda like I used to anymore. She's become more than a friend to me. I always want her by my side.
So, do you remember what I said about how I wanted to make you apologize to me by making you fall for me harder than you could ever imagine?
Yeah, I remember.
To tell you the truth, I stopped caring about that a long time ago. I really enjoyed spending time with you. It meant a lot that you would hang out with me even if you didn't like me. I forgot about my purpose almost immediately. I guess I'm as stupid as you said I was.
Well, yeah.
Hey, you should deny it, you know?
But I have to say, I find it attractive. It's cute. I think it adds to your charm, Nyanda. And I have to say, you're a great girl in all aspects.
I thought you said I had a rotten personality.
I apologize for that. I was wrong about that, and I shouldn't have said it. I know Nyanda is a better person than I gave her credit for. I was drawn to her inner beauty, but I have to admit, her physical attractiveness played a big part. However, I'm positive her inner beauty is what made me fall for her. Nyanda, I don't know when it happened, but...
Wait, let me say it first, okay? Hajime Inuyama, I like you. I have fallen deep for you through the time we spent together. I know you said you think of me as a friend, but that's not enough for me. Will you go out with me? I promise I'm not lying this time.
Nyanda, I don't know when I started feeling like this, but I...
Wait a sec.
Huh?
Can you please call me by my name? I don't like my last name. If you're going to tell me you like me, please use my first name.
Moe, I don't know when I started feeling this way, but I really like you. It felt so lonely without you by my side today. I don't think I can live without you by my side, so I would love to be your boyfriend. You being my girlfriend will make me really happy.
Okay, I'll be your girlfriend.
And so, Moe and I officially became a couple. Everybody was shocked to hear that we started dating since we were such opposites. However, they were all used to seeing us together by the time a month passed. And then 6 months passed. And a year passed. We eventually graduated from university. And now, a year after our graduation...
Welcome home, darling.
Hi, honey. I missed you.
You just called me honey, you silly.
Well, you just called me darling. You started it. We are happily married now, and are living happily ever after. I'm Ryota Kazumi, and in my class, there's a person with supernatural abilities. Her name is Satori Asai. She's a gyaru who can read people's minds. On top of her cute looks, she also has great communication skills, so she's popular amongst both guys and girls.
Oh, that's right, Satori. Do that again.
The game where you guess which card has been drawn, right?
Yes, yes.
You really are a big fan of that game, right?
Because it's interesting, right? But this time, it's different, okay? Usually, it's me who picks the cards and gets Satori to guess which one I picked. But this time, I'll be the one who shuffles and the one who picks.
It's because you don't want to let Satori touch the deck, right?
Yes, yes. On top of that, we'll have a blindfold placed on Satori, and then have her guess who even drew the cards. What about that?
No. Didn't you just say you would be the one drawing it?
Wait, that's not it. Not me, but I'll have someone else here draw the card.
You said that, but didn't you just kind of spill the fact that you were planning to draw the card yourself?
Well, I guess with that, I can't draw the card anymore, or you could say it's hard for me to be the one drawing the card. But that way of playing is more interesting, right?
That's fine with me. So, if I manage to guess it right, I'll have you treat me to some cake, okay?
Okay. I won't lose. Just because you're putting a blindfold on me doesn't mean you could do anything weird, okay? Of course I wouldn't do such a thing. Yeah, probably.
Hey, why are you saying it in a way to purposely make people feel anxious?
Just kind of feel like it. Well, even if you do something weird, I'll find out who it was sooner or later. So, let's start the game. Thank you. So, let's make a quick start.
In that way, the girls began preparing.
Well then, I'll shuffle the cards. Yes, feel free at any time. Here, if you manage to guess this, then you're really amazing. Well then, you, over there, draw it!
Even though she was the person who proposed this plan, she was also the one who drew the card. Wow, what a bad personality. If that had happened to anybody else, they would definitely guess that anybody but that girl was the one who drew the card, right?
Satori, it's fine. So, which card was it? Then, a question for me. Who was the one who picked the card, and what was the card?
There was nobody who could answer that question. However, she seemed completely satisfied with just asking it.
I get it now. The one who picked it was you, and the card drawn was the Queen of Hearts. Why would you know? No, you don't need to promise me like that. It goes without saying that it's all because I have the ability to read hearts of the people who have the answers floating in their minds.
That's right. By answering the question, she was able to get the answer to the surface from her opponent's mind. That was her aim. By doing that, she was able to obtain her answer. Well, I'm afraid that she was probably asking the question just to liven up the atmosphere, but she had already gotten the answer at the moment the card was drawn.
As expected, Satori is amazing. Truly.
It's not really a big deal. I thought that at least for today, I had won against Satori. Since when did it become a competition? If things turn out like this, we'll use our last resort. Let's go, Kazumi-kun.
Huh? Me again?
There's no other person who could win against Satori besides you, right, Kazumi-kun? I'll be counting on you again today.
Yes. I don't know why, but it was my heart which Asai couldn't read. It was always when she was faced against me that she made mistakes. Because of this, I was often driven out like this.
That's fine with me. I'll definitely read your heart today.
You don't have to take it so seriously.
I really don't like having this continual losing streak. I'll definitely win.
In an instant, it was as if victory had already begun developing within her heart. Well, if you say that much, it's fine, but...
Then, I'll be shuffling now, okay?
Huh? It's not the same rules as before?
After shuffling, I'll be drawing out 5 cards from their backside, and I'll have you pick one. I'll be the one guessing which one you picked.
She completely ignored me. Is it that she's going with a set of rules which would put her in the most advantageous position? I don't know what was advantageous to her at all about that, but I had no choice but to assume that she was simply changing the rules. If it wasn't needed, I'm sure she would have kept the rules the same as the previous game.
I'm done. Choose.
Okay, I'll choose then. Even having that said, why is it that every time she never manages to guess the ones that I pick? Could it be that I too have some sort of supernatural ability? Well, even if I did have it, it's not as if it would be anything useful. Then I'll put back the card and shuffle the deck, so I won't know which card has been moved, okay?
Wait, did you even see the card?
Yeah, I saw it.
What was it?
I wonder what it could be. She purposely asks the question as if she already knew the answer, huh?
Why can't I remember anything about the card? There's no way I could know something like this.
Alright.
I'll definitely guess it right, okay?
As usual, she gets too fired up. It's definitely strange why she can't get it though. Even having said that, of course, looking from the front, Asai-san really is cute.
Huh?
Her eyes are big, her nose is high, and on top of that, she has beautiful skin. Her hair is also beautifully dyed and arranged, so it's understandable why she's popular amongst the guys.
Huh? Satori turned all weird again. Satori, are you okay? I'm fine.
She definitely doesn't seem fine at all.
No matter how you look at it, it seems that Kazumi has won again. There's no way.
Well, if she gets flustered like this, there's no way she'll be able to guess it. Well, even having said that, the blushing, struggling Asai-san is cute.
Kazumi, the one you chose was this, right? 7 of spades. Completely wrong.
What a shame. The correct answer is the Ace of Spades. It's Kazumi-kun's victory again, right?
Come speak of it, though. In normal circumstances, if someone was a friend, wouldn't it be Satori that they were supporting? In other words, that girl is a traitor and not a friend?
No, this and that. They're different matters, right?
Is that so?
Yeah, that's it.
While the idea proposer girl was debating with the others, it was only Asai-san who looked at me with a frustrated expression on her face. It was as if she held a grudge against me, having lost against me. On that day, after school...
Hey, are you free today?
Huh? Well, I guess I have nothing planned, but it's rare for her to talk to me like this.
Could I, come over to Kazumi-kun's house right now?
Huh? My house?
Idiot! If you say it out loud, then there's no point in having me whisper.
Satori, heading over to Kazumi-kun's place?
Really? No, that's, yeah, I decided to try to overcome the fact that I can't read his heart. Even if you say that, isn't going to someone's place... You definitely thought of something bold, huh?
So, you were that frustrated. I'm kinda sorry about that.
Nah, that's fine, but... But things that can be solved in a cafe or something, there's no need for you to go all the way to the other person's house.
Could it be that you...
No, that's wrong! It's not like that! Well, let's get going, Kazumi-kun. She ran away.
I never said that it was okay for you to come over!
Even if you say that, there's no way I could stay like that, right? You would get mercilessly teased by everyone!
No, you're the one who'd get teased by everybody, Asai-san!
That might be true, but in situations like these, I think it's okay to help me out just a little.
What sort of things are you expecting from an introverted guy like me? I don't have any courage to do anything against a female.
The way you say these sort of things so confidently makes me feel troubled. Well, for now, if you could let me come over, I'd be really happy.
As expected. Is it because you want to try reading my heart?
Well, along the lines of... But I say this straightly. If it's just the heart, I can read that, however.
Huh? Then why do you fail every time?
I can read it. It's because I can read it. It's a nuisance. How do I put it?
Huh?
If you start tilting your head as if you don't know anything, I'll get annoyed with you, though.
I know I definitely never did anything bad.
You never did anything bad. But every time I try to read your heart,
You should maybe try thinking back to what it was in your mind back then.
Huh? I don't think I was thinking anything weird, though.
Is that so? Then to you, is that what you consider normal?
Huh? Just what are you so angry about?
No way, Kazumi-kun. There's no way I would be mad.
That's a lie. I feel this really weird pressure from her.
Hey, can you stop saying stupid things and let me go over to your place?
Uh-huh. Yes. She was smiling, but that forceful atmosphere around her made me find myself nodding in agreement. Just what was it which put her in such a bad mood? To me, I really couldn't think of anything I did wrong, but in that way, we arrived at my house, but...
Huh?
You're very visibly getting restless, right?
There's no helping it, right? It's the first time I've been to a guy's house after all.
It's a surprise to hear you say it's your first time.
What do you mean by that? I'm not the type to play around, okay?
Well, I know that, but for now, welcome.
Wait, I must greet everyone else at home first.
My parents are both at work, so they aren't here.
Huh, so right now, it's just me and Kazumi-kun together. Alone?
That's true, but you didn't even consider that to be a possibility?
Because my mother is a full-time housewife.
Even if that's the case, you should have at least considered it as a possibility, right? What do you want to do? If you want to go back, you can certainly do so. I won't mind at all.
It's fine. I'm not going back.
She's getting stubborn, huh? Even if you end up regretting it, I don't know anything, okay?
It's fine. Kazumi-kun doesn't even have the courage to do anything that will make me regret. Also, I'm not being stubborn.
Oh, right. She can read people's minds. To think of it, she's really reading it, huh?
That's what I was saying.
Just by thinking of something, a conversation could be formed. That was convenient on one hand, but on the other, I did find it a bit annoying. So, what did you say you wanted to do?
That's, using overcoming and stuff as an excuse. I wanted to hear something from Kazumi-kun.
I see. If she was taking all the trouble to come to my place, I thought something was weird. But I guess she did have some special business after all. So what did you want to ask?
Kazumi-kun, do you like me?
Huh? No way!
You're lying! Because every time we have a standoff, you always think that I'm cute, right?
I see. If she can read people's hearts, then she clearly overheard all of that too. Even if I think you're cute, it doesn't guarantee that I like you in any way, you know?
But in general, the two do link with each other, I think.
No, I seriously doubt. Well, if you ask me if I like you, I guess it's in a friend sort of way.
So you really don't like me?
Wait, that reaction. Could it mean that you like me?
Huh? That's wrong. There's no way that could be the case.
Then why were you so shocked when you read my heart?
That's because it's a secret.
From that attitude, I can't see anything other than agreement with what I just said, though.
I'm not agreeing with you.
For once, could you please stop reading my heart? There's no point in anything that I don't put into words. Well, it seems like you've already heard what you wanted to hear, so you'll be leaving, right?
I'm not leaving.
You're not leaving? I thought she would clearly say that she would be leaving, but what on earth did she want to do? Honestly, I had no idea what she was thinking at all. What do you want to do? She's puffing her cheeks again. I guess she's someone who likes attention?
It's not like that. Anyways, you know that everything you're thinking reaches me, so that's the reason why you're thinking it, right?
Yes, of course.
Stop teasing people!
So what do you really want to do? Why are you clinging to me?
To make Kazumi-kun fall in love with me.
Aren't you getting a little desperate?
Since you think that I am cute, if I attack you, then it seems like I can easily make you fall in love with me.
Aren't you getting a little too stubborn?
I do get stubborn, but if I get made a fool out of after coming all this way...
I don't think I'll do anything of that sort, though.
You already did. That's why allow me to take my revenge on you. If it's me who can read people's hearts, then I can definitely do something like making Kazumi-kun my captive.
It seemed like in some way, this incident had wounded her pride quite a bit. Thanks to that, it definitely did seem to stimulate something within her. After that,
Kazumi-kun, I made a bento for you, so shall we eat together? Ah, the side dishes are hamburger steak and fried chicken, and pork rolled with shiso leaves. They all seem like things Kazumi-kun would like, so I decided on those.
I don't recall telling you anything about the things I liked, but
Of course, I read your heart.
lately I thought you were just following me around during lunch break. But you were searching for the things that I liked.
No matter how you look at it, in here is packed with things that Kazumi-kun likes, so there's no other choice for you than to eat up, right? Also, if you don't eat it, there'll be leftovers, so I'll be troubled.
In that way, she started making bento lunches for me.
Alrighty, scoot over.
Hey, why are you sitting over here?
You like being spoiled like this, right? That's why I'm doing it.
No sooner than when she came over to my house, she read my heart and tried to spoil me. Well, you could say that she went full force with the attacks. If this sort of relationship continued, how would it end, should I say?
Ryota-kun.
Whilst reading my mind and coming over to spoil me, she became the spoiled one. The saying about how a con man eventually gets conned, is this what it means? Well, she is really cute, so I don't mind.
Hey, so when will you confess to me?
Again, you asked something pretty big. Huh.
You definitely like me, right? To me, who can read people's hearts, it's very clear. Without being weirdly obstinate, I think it's good if you could just confess to me nice and clear.
That sounded to me like, just confess to me quickly. She could read my heart, so she fully believed it, I guess. Well, even if I couldn't read anyone's hearts, I could clearly understand how Asai felt towards me. It's true that there was no need to be stubborn. I like you, Asai-san. Could you please go out with me?
Oh, what should I do now?
Huh? You're hesitating with that?
Just kidding, just kidding. Of course, I'm okay with it. Because after all, I also like you, Ryota-kun.
Really? You're a mean one, Satori.
Ryota-kun? You're the one person I don't want to hear that from.
To go out with a girl who could read people's hearts? I suppose to most it would seem impossible. However, I didn't have any ill feelings towards her, and she was certainly a very good girl, so that was irrelevant. More than that, I thought all the time about how I could make her happy. That's all I wanted to continue thinking about.
Hey, Akito, what about this?
English, huh? It's a very specific expression, and there are only a few patterns, so you might want to memorize them.
I see. Thanks. Hey, Akito-kun, teach us too.
Yeah, sure, sit over there.
Yay, thanks.
My name is Akito Hayura, an 18-year-old high school student with a rather unique family situation. I teach my classmates how to study every time there's a test coming up because I can't say no when asked. It's getting late, so I guess I could call it a day.
Yeah, thanks, Akito. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Akito, do you want to go home with me? Let's stop by somewhere. I'll buy you something as a thanks for today.
What? I'm sorry, but I have to prepare dinner.
Oh, don't say that. Let's go. It's just for a bit, okay?
Okay, just a little bit.
You guys, what are you doing? Mizuka-sensei, this is, What is this? Speak up.
This person who suddenly appeared was Mizuka Kogori, a homeroom teacher. A 22-year-old gym teacher who just graduated from college. She's wearing a tight-fitting jersey and staring at us with a beautifully proportioned body which she's trained through sports.
What's the main duty for you students? Tell me.
Study!
That's right. But what are you doing now? I will not allow you to forget this and have illicit sexual relations while my eyes are closed. Understood?
It's just a little bit.
What did you say?
Nothing?
Huh. Just go straight home, okay?
So scary as always.
She's so beautiful, but she's a force to be reckoned with.
Should we just go home today since she said that?
Yeah. Alright, Akito. See you next time.
Yeah, see you later. Yeah, good job. Now all we have to do is...
I'm home, Akito-kun.
It's dangerous, so please let me during class.
Sorry.
She apologizes, but Mizuka-sensei won't move at all.
Sensei, please move.
Nope. I need to make up for the time we don't get to touch each other at school.
If this continues, it will lead to illicit sexual relations.
No, it won't. Akito-kun and I are going to get married in the future, so it's not illicit.
Saying this, Sensei hugs me even tighter. As you may have already figured by this point, Mizuka-sensei and I are engaged to be married, and we're living together. This is my unique family situation I mentioned earlier.
So, this is pure love. It's not illicit, so don't worry.
I thought boys and girls should be kept apart after age 7.
That's a theory for children, and it doesn't apply to me because I'm an adult.
I'm 18 years old, so I'm an adult too. The age of adulthood has been lowered.
No, I need to replenish my Akito-kun energy.
What do you mean my energy? You're in the way of making dinner, so move away for now.
In the way? Am I in your way, Akito-kun?
No, it's not that. It's just while I'm making dinner.
Oh, of course. I'm 4 years older than you. You'd rather have a girl your age than an old lady like me.
Oh my god, this person is so cute. That's not true. The only person I like is you, Mizuka-sensei. I can't imagine going out with anyone else.
Really?
Yes, really.
Then I'd like to see some proof.
Proof? Oh, what do you want me to do?
Kiss me.
No, that's... My heart is pounding so hard, I don't think I can take it. And if I do, I don't think a kiss will be enough.
You don't like old ladies like me after all.
Don't cry, Sensei! Okay. Close your eyes.
Oh, just the forehead? I would have preferred it over here. Too bad.
We'll get to that. Let's have dinner. Today's menu is open.
Yay! I love Odin!
Oh, thank God. I managed to cover up the evidence.
Hey, Akito-kun?
What is it?
You have 6 more months until graduation, right?
That's right.
Why don't we have a baby soon?
Please wait until I graduate.
What? Is that a must?
Yes, we agreed on that when we moved in together, didn't we?
I know, but you're so popular. It worries me.
Oh my god, my fiancé is so cute. Who the hell calls such a cute girl a demon?
Akito-kun, you're sweet and cool, and I know you're popular with the girls, but...
Am I cool? I don't feel bad about it.
Akito-kun, you're my husband. Don't forget that.
Don't worry, they just think I'm just a handyman. I'm just in the handyman position, and people depend on me because of my caring nature. I'm just a regular guy and not cool like Sensei says, so there's no way anything will happen that the Sensei is worried about. That's what I thought. A few days later...
Akito, can I talk to you for a second?
What? I don't mind.
Okay, come here for a minute.
What is it?
Are you dating anybody right now?
What? I'm not just dating someone, I'm living with someone. But there's no way I can tell her that. No, I'm not.
Good. You know, Akito, I like you. Will you go out with me?
What? What? What a surprise, my friend Tomo liked me. I had no idea.
I'm sorry I startled you. So, you're not dating anyone, right?
Well, yeah.
Then will you go out with me?
That's...
I see. I guess it's not easy when someone suddenly confesses their feelings for you. Well, you can answer me next time. Just go on a date with me, okay?
But
I'll call you later with the location and stuff. See you later.
Hey! She's gone. Oh, what do? I already have someone named Mizuka.
Hey, what's wrong? You seem a little off.
What? Not at all. Maybe I'm just a little tired.
Is that so? Then you want to take a bath with me afterwards? I'll give you a massage in the tub.
I'll pass since it won't just end with a massage.
I'll wear my bathing suit.
Still not a good idea. I don't think I could keep my composure in the bathtub with the sensei in a bathing suit. I'm gonna be a dad before I graduate. Anyways, it's nothing. It's okay. She was convinced, I think. What should I do about the date? I'll just tell her I can't because I have someone I like, yeah. Good morning, Mizuka-sensei.
Morning. Wait, are you going somewhere? This early in the morning?
Yes, well, just seeing a friend.
I see. See you then.
I'm off. She won't find out, right? In the end, I couldn't refuse Tomo's invitation. I told her that I wasn't dating anyone, but had someone I liked.
If you're not dating, I have a chance, right?
I was pushed into it, and here we are now. Girls in love are strong. Or am I just weak? I feel like I'm cheating on her, even though I'm going out just to say no. I'm a bit nervous. But it's not good to be late. I better hurry.
Morning! Thanks for coming.
Yeah, so where are we going?
To the movies first. There's a good one on.
A romance movie, huh? It's getting kind of boring. Wait! What's Tomo doing all of a sudden? Awkward.
That was a fun movie.
Was it? I think we spent more time looking at each other than the movie.
Here it comes. Ooh, your pasta looks good. Give me a bite.
Yeah, sure. What? Eat it yourself?
It's fine, it's fine. I'll do it to you, so, it's so good. Okay, my turn. Here, open up. Is it good?
Yeah. Sensei, I'm sorry. All right.
Whoa, turkey. Are there any tips for throwing?
Yeah, throw like this.
I don't get it. You can touch me, so teach me more specifically.
What? That's,
Oh, I want to get better, please.
Okay.
Yay! Thanks to you, Akito. Yay! That was fun. What about you, Akito?
I couldn't focus since I was getting too nervous. I didn't have time to enjoy the movie, the family restaurant, or bowling. I was so nervous over Tomo's aggression and my guilt for the sensei.
You were nervous for me, so there is a chance. Akito, with me?
What are you doing here?
Sensei! Mizuka-sensei suddenly appeared in demon teacher mode and seemed 30% scarier than usual. Did she see everything? Sensei, this is...
I don't think you understood what I said the other day. A student's main duty is to study. Forgetting that and engaging in sexual relations is outrageous. Break it up now.
A whole body is exuding jealousy, anger, and a level of sadness only I can understand. I'd shudder if I were in front of a sensei like this.
I don't want to.
What? What did you just say, Tomo?
I said I don't want to. Studying's the whole point of being a student. After age 7, boys and girls should be kept apart? What times are you living in? That's so old.
What?
I understand that studying is important, but it's also important to do things that you can only experience now. I think that gaining human experience and increasing the depth of your life will lead to a happy future, don't you?
But...
No way. The sensei has been talked down.
I'm going to say it right here and now. Your way of thinking is outdated. If a student's main duty is to study, what's the teacher's main duty then? Isn't it to guide students, the juniors in your life, to a better future? Are you going to interfere with the younger students who are trying to enrich their lives by gaining life experiences?
Well...
If you're going to bring up the student's main duty, you should also show by example.
Sensei's about to cry! Maybe the dam of her heart will break soon.
To be frank, you're in our way. Stop interrupting us. Wait, wasn't the teacher crying just now?
Mazuka-sensei!
Akito, where are you going? I still have something I need to tell you.
Sorry, you don't have to tell me. I already know my answer. Besides, I've got something I have to do.
Things you have to do? Akito, is the person you like?
Yeah, it's Mazuka-sensei. I like her, so I can't go out with you, Tomo.
I see. But I think it's hard for a student and a teacher to be together.
Then I'll go out with her after I graduate. See you later, Tomo. And I'm sorry I can't reciprocate your feelings.
Akito-kun.
Oh, there you are. You weren't home, so I was looking for you. As expected of a gym teacher, I went after her right away, but I couldn't catch up at all. It took me 2 hours to find her.
I'm sorry. I've been following you all day, Akito-kun.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling from your reaction.
You said you were going to hang out with your friends, but something was bothering me. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I'm the one who should apologize. I should have told you honestly that she confessed to me and asked me out on a date. I felt guilty because I couldn't say no and...
But still, following you around, that's a bit much. I'm your fiancé, but we're not married yet. I hate how jealous I get.
Mazuka-sensei.
Hey, Akito-kun, did you give Yokoyari-san an answer? If you want to go out with her, our engagement...
Of course I'm not gonna break it off.
What?
I like you, Mazuka-san. Please don't say things like that. I'll get angry.
But I'm 4 years older than you. I'm older, but always getting you to spoil me. And I act so vain at school to not get undermined.
On top of that, you get pretty jealous, but I like you for that, Mazuka-sensei. To the point I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I think being engaged to Mazuka-sensei is the best thing that ever happened to me. On top of that, we're living together. Maybe I saved the world in a previous life.
Are you really okay with me?
It has to be you. I want you.
I like you so much, Akito-kun. Please stay with me forever.
I like you so much too, Mazuka-sensei. Please, be with me for the rest of my life. A lot happened yesterday, but I'm happy with the outcome. I bonded with Sensei and even got to make love before school. Oh, I can't wait to graduate. I want to marry her right now.
Good morning.
Oh, morning.
Good morning, Sensei.
Good morning. When we get home today...
Akito, good morning.
Whoa!
Yokoyari, what are you doing this early in the morning?
I'm just appealing.
Appealing? I thought you got rejected.
Sensei, why do you... Oh well. Yes, I was rejected, but I won't give up just because I got rejected once.
What?
No way.
So I'm still going to attack. You better be prepared, Akito.
I think I'm feeling a little sick. All the members of the Public Morals Committee, please take over.
Oh, she's crying again. Sensei is so cute when she's crying. It'll be a problem if she becomes popular. But first...
Come on, Akito. Let's go to class together.
Just get off of me for now. I don't want to worry Sensei.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.